Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Rumble. We got a really good one here for you. It is going to be Disney versus the subs, and 15 versus 15 as usual. And this is going to be a good one. It's definitely going to be a good one, and the guy has already disappeared. So I don't know where he went. And we're going to see who we're starting off with, and it is Mickey Mouse at number 1. By the way, this is not for kids. Just to let you know ahead of time, so the good old coppa won't kill me. I don't know if that's still going on. That was a bunch of garbage. But anyway, this is definitely going to be a good one. I remember they were starting stuff like that, and then I don't know if they quit it after they realized, oh, there's a pandemic or something like that. Oh, maybe we should focus on something else. And Peter Pan is number 2. So this is definitely going to be an interesting one, but not a good start for this team. We're going to have 15 subs take them on. And we'll rotate people around. I've said this before. Some of you all may be in more than others. You know, it's something that I pick random people, but sometimes I forget who I had in the last ones, especially when it's been a long period of time. So we'll see who comes in at number 3 here. And Peter Pan, cool moveset. And Jack Sparrow's number 3, so definitely not a good start for this team. And by the way, DJ, who's a big fan, requested not to be in this because he's supporting this team definitely over you all. So I just wanted you all to know that. He's not going to be in this one. He requested not to be. He came up with the idea, I think. So, yeah. And we'll see who number 4 is. And we got all kinds of people from every walk of life. We got Jack Sparrow, and Brandon's number 4. So finally we get somebody that's not involved. That is a sub instead. And look at Brandon throwing Peter down. And number 5 is Robin Hood. Robin Hood coming in at number 5. I don't know if we've ever had him. I think this is the first time I've had Robin Hood here. He is I've never really watched that. You know, I always couldn't get over the fact that he's an animal playing Robin Hood. So I never watched it. I've never seen it before. I've seen Peter Pan, of course, and I've seen stuff with Mickey, and of course Pirates is a classic in my book. And Ozzy's number 6. And we'll see who's coming out next. Number 7 is Judd. So finally we're getting some subs in here. And nobody's been eliminated yet. And Peter Pan's first. So Judd gets him. And Donald Duck is number 8. He's kind of like Aiden Walrus. Where's the pants? Oh, wow. Ozzy is taunting, but, oh, he got saved there by Donald. You know, all the animals work together. All the animals work together. It doesn't matter if they're on the same team or not. And Judd eliminates another one. Wow. He has become a Disney Slayer. And Jack Sparrow is finished. And Shane Yu is number 9 for Mulan. One of my favorite Disney villains. By far. He's one of the darkest villains. There's so many great scenes in that movie that, you know, as a kid watching, I know now I've obviously watched way worse stuff, but I just thought Mulan was like one of the darkest movies as a kid growing up, besides The Hunchback, which is just uncalled for. But I just love, there's 2 scenes I love with him in it. And the one scene is, how many people does it take to send a message? And by the way, this is, I believe, rated G, which makes no sense. It might have been PG. I want to say it was PG. It had to be PG. If it was G, then the rating system's just broken. But anyway, there was that scene with him. Of course, they didn't show what happened, but it was actually better that way, because it just made your imagination do it for you and stuff. But then the one scene that I always loved as a kid was them busting out of the snow. I mean, that was the most hardcore part. It was basically, and what I loved about it is, it shows who's the main dudes of this army, who's the toughest dudes of this army, and they just bust out of the snow, and it's just hardcore as can be. It's probably one of my favorite Disney scenes in a movie. Just seeing them bust out of the snow, like, we survived this. We're bad. We're hardcore. Look at us. And I always loved that. I thought that was a very cool scene. And, yeah, 2 iconic scenes from the villains there. So, definitely he's one of my favorite. And Mickey eliminates Brandon. So Brandon is out. Obi-Wan is here. And, yeah, I'm going to include 1 Star Wars and 1 Marvel. I don't want to oversaturate it with Star Wars and Marvel. That could have been an easy thing to do, but that would have been a cop-out. But I still did 1 of each. So Obi-Wan's going to represent, since he has his own show and all kinds of stuff. I could have did Mando, but I just went with Obi-Wan. He was the first person I saw. But I'm not going to lie, I've been kind of disappointed with Disney. It's their, and there goes Shane, he's eliminated. It's just their writing here lately. They're not original anymore. You know, I could care less about some of the stuff they do. But it's just their whole writing, I think, is just horrible. They're not original. They're putting live action to classics that don't need them. You know, they just need to come up with new ideas. And it seems like the only thing that's making new ideas is Pixar, and every once in a while Marvel or Star Wars will do something great. But really, the only reason I have Disney Plus now is for Mandalorian. And not even the Marvel shows are doing it for me anymore. I didn't even watch Secret Invasion. I haven't liked most of the Marvel shows. I may tune in for Loki Season 2. We'll see how that goes. And Goofy is number 12. Man, we're getting a lot of Disney people, not a lot of subs. It's starting to be a landslide here. And Goofy at number 12. Look at everybody in the ring. Wow. And there goes Goofy, because he is goofy. Did you actually think he was going to last that long? Come on. Come on, people. I remember the Goofy movie. That was crazy when I was a kid. And 13 is Gaston. And yeah, still no. Wow. This may be way too landslide. So this is kind of disappointing. The whole point of it, and you know, I don't control the numbers. I could if I wanted to, but that would just take the fun out of it. I would like to do a back-to-back, you know, but still, that wouldn't be fair because I would be picking it. And then I could decide where the super heavyweights are. It's just, I'd rather do it random. Wow. That is just unreal. Everybody coming out is Team Disney. Just about. There's been about 3 so far that haven't been, but the rest have. This is crazy. I've never seen it this bad. I think we had Brandon, we had Judd, we had Ozzy, and that's it. I don't think we had anybody else. Wow. So far, that would mean that there's been 11 in here. Okay, Lee's 15. So that makes 4 out of 15. Wow. Okay, now we're getting some others. So, yeah, that's what's going to happen when you just continue to bring people out that, you know, that are all on the same team. You're eventually going to get the other team, more of them, which is kind of a disappointment. But we'll see how it evens out. But we have 2 now, so finally we're going to get some crossover. I want crossover. That's the only reason we do this, is so we can have crossover. And there goes Obi-Wan. Oh man, what a double team on Gaston. And even though, I mean, Robin Hood's been in here for a while, he's doing a really good job. And Dan the Man is 17. So yeah, now we're getting it the other way around. So hopefully in the end it'll even out, but I'm telling you, the Disney team definitely took a hit. There's no debating that. Robin Hood in trouble. And he stays in. Wow. Look at Robin Hood. I mean, Aladdin, my bad. Wow. That's one I would like to rewatch. I would like to rewatch a couple of the classics. You know, I was always thinking someday if I had, like, you know, kids or something, I would do it. But I really don't see the desire of doing it. But I do want to watch a couple of them again. I wouldn't mind seeing them. But Robin Hood's done. Finally, he did a good job. For his size, especially. Oh, and there goes Donald. So Donald is finished. He's been in here for a while, too. I really haven't noticed him. I don't think he's done anything a lot. He's just been, you know, wandering around. But he's finally finished as well. I'm telling you, the Disney team is suffering. But finally, they're going to get somebody here. Lee is finished. And Mr. Incredible is going to be extremely tough. And Iron Taylor's number 18. And double choke slam on Devin. And now a double hit on Ronnie. Wow. And there goes Devin. So, yeah, they're finally losing some, but I'm telling you, that start was not good. It was not a good start for that team. 11 out of 15. Of course, now you're seeing none of them, so they may all come in the end. And now we're seeing a handful of the subs. Jababy. And John is 20. Yeah. So now it's going the other way around. And that's cool because it's going to even out at the end. Because there's still like 4 that haven't been in here. If you count the 15, I think there was only 4 in the first 15. And there goes Dan. Dan is finished. And Golden Reaper 21, so yeah, it's going the other way around now. Wow. I think like the last 6. Well, at least it's not. I'm always afraid that there's going to be one where all 15. I know it's very unlikely because every entry is a 50% chance. Well, I guess it goes lower than 50% after the first couple entries. But who knows? And Stitch is 22, so finally the streak is broken. Sorry, I got a little zoned out there. I just woke up. I couldn't sleep good. I had a crazy dream. I don't remember everything though. No, I was walking around like a rough neighborhood with $500 cash. That's what it was about. I don't remember all the details. No one attacked me or anything, but people were saying he's got $500. But the thing was about the dream was it was like the money was giant, so you couldn't put it in your pocket. It was like these big, it's like almost the size of, I don't know, like a Hershey bar or even bigger. Money. We're talking about one. It's probably the size. It was the size of one of the giant Hershey bars that you can buy. That's how big the money was. I couldn't hide it. And then everyone was looking around, but nobody messed with me. But they kept on saying, "You see all that money he's got?" And then I just woke up before anything could happen. But people just kept saying that to me and stuff. That was the dream I had, and I was thinking about it for a second. Just paranoia, man. And look at Ronnie here. He's going to take out Stitch. What a choke slam. So the Disney team should have 3 people left. Since Stitch, they should have had 4 after the first 15, which is crazy. Because according to my calculations, I could be off by 1 or something, but I think most of them came out in the first 15. But Aladdin, Mr. Incredible, and Gaston are doing a really good job. They're really holding their ground. But I don't know how long it's going to last. There goes Aladdin. And Iron Taylor's becoming a Disney Slayer. He's got 2 people out. And look at Golden Reaper. And Christopher eliminates Jababy. And he's definitely going to be, since his dude is a super heavyweight, he can cause some problems. And Luke Razorblade is 24. I mean, Mr. Incredible and Gaston are holding their own really well. They've been in here for a while. And Aladdin was doing a pretty good job for a while. They finally got him. Oh, and there goes Ronnie. And Eli is number 25. So should Disney have about 3 left? Maybe I miscounted. I don't know. Man, look at Eli. Goodness gracious. Oh, yeah, this was the big surprise at 26. What a surprise, right? You've never seen this before. Why not? I mean, and look at Christopher. He had enough of Eli. Poor Eli. Eli just getting thrown over. He got enough. He got tired of getting struck in the face. Those are his new sunglasses. You know? You can only strike a man so much with his new sunglasses and not pay the price for it. And Iron Man's 27. Yeah. There should be one more left on their team besides Iron Man and Walt. Yeah, Walt. We knew he was. We knew it wasn't going to be good. But I had to do it. I had to do it because I saw him and I was like, wow. We couldn't have him not in here. I mean, technically he's not a character, but yeah. And number 28. So this is the final one. It's Pete. And I got the black and white version. So I believe he's a Mickey Mouse villain. I just like how he looks like he's just a total jerk. He looks like a character that's a complete jerk. So he's going to be tough, though. He's going to be tough because he's a big guy. And we got 2 more left. It's going to be subs, the final 2. And DJ Bob, 29. They put the asterisk for some reason. I don't know why. Who knows? Who knows why? Oh, I do. I do know why they did that. So, some people don't. It's funny though that they'll let anything else slide, photo-wise, if you know what I mean. But they won't let Bob slide. I don't get it because I'm sure there's other Bobs on there that don't get censored. And Plum is number 30, but I kind of get what I guess what the computer that's censoring the names is thinking of. Because it's just one letter away, but still, like, really? I mean, '30's Plum. So it looks like 3 Disney, 4 subs, 7 left. So pretty even in the end. Even though Mr. Incredible will just not go. I mean, he's been in here forever. I would like, I'm definitely rooting for him because I like how he's been in here for so long. But we'll see how long he can make it. Or if he can make it all the way. And look at Pete, man. He just dropped Golden Reaper. Now, Stinky Pete's from Toy Story. So there's 2 Mean Pete's. Oh, man. Incredible just slapped him so hard. And, oh, finally, Mr. Incredible's finished. Christopher took care of him. So they're down to 2 now. Uh-oh, if Iron Man gets finished here, oh my goodness. It's all up to Pete. Oh my goodness. So, wow. That 3 versus 4 went really bad. Now it's 4 versus 1. And it's a 20% chance that Pete can pull it off. And I wouldn't even say he's the biggest guy in here. He's tied with the biggest guy in here. But the problem is they're going to turn on each other. If they were all smart, they would all work together and throw Pete out and then fight it out. But, it's the computer. What do you expect? And also, I wouldn't want it that way anyway, because obviously there would be tons of double teams, and all the Disney team would have to do is just they had the first 11 out of 15. They would just have to get 7 together and just throw all the remainders out. Obviously you can't do that. And DJ Bob on the ropes. And Pete's chances just went to 25%. 25% chance of winning. Oh, goodness. I'm allergic to this match. And Christopher could finish it. Plum's hitting him in the back, though. I mean, what in the world? He just hit him in the back, so he couldn't finish the job. I don't know if he would have had it or not. And come on, guys, really? We paid the power bill. You don't have to flicker the lights. And Pete, oh man, the Samoan spike to Golden Reaper. And Pete is now going after everyone. His back is against the wall. It's all down to him, and he just got kicked in the head. Whoever finished, oh man, that was a great counter by Pete. And Plum, oh man, and Christopher getting him back for still in his elimination. And now look. And no, he's still in it. Wow. The three are turning on each other. They need to focus on Pete. And Christopher eliminates. And look at Pete. Oh, man. Kick Christopher in the head. And now it is a 1v1 officially. And Pete now has a 50% chance. And Plum is going to try to lift him out. I don't know if that's going to work. Wow. So Pete's chances went from 20 to 50% as Golden Reaper got eliminated by Christopher. And then Pete cheap-shotted Christopher. So it's all down to Plum for the team. It's Plum versus Pete. And only one can win. Some of these strikes aren't even phasing Pete. He's a big dude. I haven't really seen him in a lot because I never watched a lot of Mickey stuff. So I know I'm guessing he's Mickey's main villain. Man, he just squashed Plum there. If he would have got him over the ropes, that would have been bad. But he didn't. And he's going to... Plum keeps on getting out of it. Doesn't matter either way. Neither one of them are going to WrestleMania. It's 28 versus 30. It's like, really? And Plum. Oh, what a nice move. And the subs win. Disney has been defeated. Oh, my goodness. And look here. Plum knows the drill. He knows he's not going to WrestleMania. There is no way. And I'm kind of sick of number 30 winning. I'm kind of sick of it. You know, it happens too much. It happens way too much. But he deserves it. So, he's still not going to go to Mania. But he knows better. He knows better. He didn't point at the sign. He didn't point at the sign. He doesn't have to pay the fine. Plain and simple. But anyway. So, yeah, we're going to continue this series on. It's actually easy for me to do. And it gives your people, you know, some screen time. So, it's a win-win. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a little one-sided, but I think it all worked out in the end. Okay. But at first I was kind of worried because there was so many Disney people coming out. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you all later, and stay tuned because there's a lot more Rumbles to come.